Ted, what about the negative way, really, of using this social network? How do you avoid that?
Well, like he said, like Emmanuel said, I think you just really have to educate yourself on the etiquette of participating in online communications. You know, if we look at the opportunities that they do offer and the people that do get on these social networks right now, they're just getting on for the first time. They're really excited for anyone to be communicating with them. So they're eager to provide information and to be identified. You know, you go back to your village and you say, hey, I communicated with someone actually from Nigeria, from United States, or wherever they say they are. But I think how to avoid that partly requires us to be a little bit more educated in the etiquette. So wherever we're accessing the internet, whether it be internet cafes or mobile platforms or our laptops, I think those providers need to give us that information to the young people that are joining and say, please be careful, here's how to follow. Don't give your personal information to these people. Most especially, don't give anyone any money.
Yeah.
How do you feel
social networks are free.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the youth of North Africa? We're talking about Tunisia. We're talking about Egypt, Tahrir Square. We're talking about Libya. We're talking about the ongoing, of course, protests in Syria, in Yemen, more recently in Uganda, as a matter of fact, walk to work, and you also have a situation also recently in Malawi. And you have the youth also making a difference in the recent election. Guess where? In Zambia.
Zambia.
Indeed. I think we have to remember that social network is not a cause for the unrest. There was something far more underlying and critical than social media in each one of those environments. And I think what social media helped to do was to basically spread the message a little bit faster, perhaps, than it would have spread normally. So you're able to connect to other people that have the kind of the same sentiment as you do a little bit faster. But we shouldn't say that. We should be careful to label social media as perhaps a change agent. We have to really look at the demographics. I mean, with 50% of us under the ages of 15, 75% of us, I believe, under the age of 30. There's huge opportunity for grassroots movements that are screaming for opportunity, and that opportunity is manifesting itself primarily through people who are on social networks and are able to articulate what it is that is missing from their particular demographic. Everybody wants access, and if you don't have jobs and the only thing that you can access is a free social network, you want to speak out, and there will be other people that are listening to be able to align with your unhappiness, perhaps, and then spread that message to their members. I mean, it's a matter of time, to me, I would think. Perhaps even in Uganda, before everybody aligns and saying, you know, our future doesn't look really bright right now. How many borders can we employ? You know, if everybody has a motorcycle, how much money are you really going to make transporting people from here to there? We need more opportunities. We need better education. And I think these communication tools are fostering the ability for all of us to be able to communicate and say something is missing from our future. We need better opportunities. We need better education, and the ability to catch up to the rest of the world. And that's the other good thing that social media is allowing us to do, is to compare ourselves and our growth against the rest of the world and say, wait a minute, something is not happening in my locale right here, and I need for it to happen, and we need to figure out how to change that.